What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Berserk manga chapters should be doing two-parter. It looks like these two chapters are a little bit longer. I think they're just at 30 each, so we'll do both 60. I think like 60 is probably where I'll cap it at to do the combo. And real quick, because I know a lot of you just skip to where the chapters start and highlight points, but same thing again. This will be going up on Friday at noon. If this video is able to get 150 likes by Saturday midnight Eastern Standard Time, then I will have I'll have chapters 8 and 9 up on Sunday. If not, no worries, just instead of the video being up on Sunday, it'll be up on Monday. So we could do the same thing like last week where we got essentially, well, this week it could be 6 chapters in the span of 3 days, because we'll do Friday, Sunday, Monday. We could do 6, 7 today, Friday, 8, 9 Sunday, and then 10, 11 Monday. If not, don't worry about it. It is what it is. Last chapter, the guys, they lost. The Hawk, uh, straight up lost. Zod was just too much. Also, I didn't see anything in the comments section because I didn't see anything because I got rid of it. I had a lot of you commenting and messaging me, or I guess DMing me, letting me know that there were like spoilers and stuff in the comments. So when you guys do type those, I definitely do definitely if it's out there, type it, and I kind of really go through everything with like a closed eye, and I can tell when people are like, don't spoil like under a comment. So I don't even attempt to like look at it because some people be like, well, that's not really spoiler. I was just trying. I'll just delete it right away so I don't even see it. I think the major point we got last chapter was the Behelit, and Zod gave it a specific coloring. He said this one's crimson, almost making it seem like there is a distinction between some. I think somebody had mentioned, other ones are more like greenish gray, and it was described that Griffith's was that like crimson red, which makes it kind of think, Zod didn't say it directly, but he almost hinted at, it wasn't coincidence that Griffith stumbled upon that one specifically. Almost like it was somehow destined or fate to somehow find its way to Griffith. Yes, he bought it from that. I think he said he got it from like a roadside gypsy or something like that. And I brought up the argument, well, damn, couldn't have anybody? I mean, it's such chance slash maybe it's destined. Then the question becomes like, was Griffith always going to come across one of the Helix, or was it that one specifically from that merchant? I don't know. You start getting into like time paradox, chicken before the egg type stuff. But you can definitely feel a lot of like destiny supposed to happen type things. So we'll see how the group recovers. Griffith is beat to hell. Guts is beat to hell. They're also have a ongoing battle going on right now. Um, so just a lot going on. But before we get into it, any comments, likes, subscriptions is always greatly appreciated. I would love to get to 10K subs at the end of the year. Just 10K is a goal. Seeing, what would that be, 5-figure subs would be insane. That's probably a little too outlandish. Just being honest, you could tell the subscription growth. But if we could get to 8K by the end of the year, that would be, I think we're at like 7,300, 7,400, and I see that like 80% of you that watch the videos aren't subscribed. So if you are interested, it's free. Buttons there. Let's go ahead and do it. Chapter 6, Chapter 7. A death you can't escape. Windham Castle. Oh, we're just sitting here in silence. Can we get something? I knew something felt a little funky. There we go. We got some theme going. I think I added 1 or 2 more tracks. Hopefully that'll all stay there. Alright. Windham Castle, royal capital of Midland. Okay. First time we've heard a location name. Did you hear about the... Oh, wow. Is word really going to spread that they got the shit beat out of them? Did you hear about the Band of a Hawk? Soldiers were saying that some giant fell beast appeared in a... I don't know what, a shooter, stronghold. Just a falsehood. It's to conceal their own blood. Oh, wow. Does she mean about Griffith's grave injuries in their recent battle? Simple but effective child's trick, but it seems not just 2 who used it. Besides, they were eventually successful in doing the stronghold. Even if he was wounded, you could not call that a blow. I mean, they only succeeded in infiltrating because he just straight up. I mean, no one's gonna know that, but it looks like word has gotten out that like, hey, they did lose men. Griffith has been injured. Type shit. Damn, Guts is on crutches and shit. This will be another step in excessive rise of his merit. It's so vexing. They're wanting. Oh, I mean, there are groups out there that want Griffith to fail. That is one of the captain of the Hawks Raiders. Clear the way, you. Oh, okay. Really didn't have to say all that. Last battle. Quite the calamity, a beast appearing on the battlefield, huh? You received those wounds at the hands of said beast? Oh god, he touched him. Shit. Okay, he didn't. It looks like he didn't freak out too much. Perhaps in the darkest you mistook some mutt for a monster. I could just see these guys having the most like high-pitched, like pompous voices. If this was in anime. And a lot of you said I could, you know, gave me like specific episodes to search for, like, because I said I wanted to like see Zod in like action form, like real life anime, in his voice. But I'm not. You start searching in for things, spoilers pop up, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it at that. Oh, how dare you! Sorry, the pains made me dizzy. Bastard, face my sword. Please stop. I really don't have the time for this. Did he really just like fall to his knees off of a look? Guts is injured and you still don't think you could take him? I mean, good for us. Guts, alright, how's Griffith doing? Casca, you gonna apologize for saying it's my fault a winged beast, devil horn demon fell from the sky and beat our ass? What are you all doing here? You walking yet? Yeah, you got anything to say? No? Alright, thanks. It's all your fault. Don't worry. Oh, she's not even... Okay. Thanks, I guess. I almost died too. Don't worry about it. Everyone knows that wasn't your fault. Casca got as worked up as the rest of us. She blurted that out. Don't sweat it. And I wonder, because it's been a couple years that he's been a part of the group. I wonder if he still feels like... And I don't even want to say still feels like, because we never really got that from him before. If he feels kind of... You know how it is. You're the last one to join a group, been together for... Whether that's like a group of friends, or you start a new job, or anything like that. Feel like a step behind or left out trying to like integrate and stuff. So I wonder if at a point he did feel like that, or if he feels like that now, and then comments like that get made, it really will mess your mental up. What's everyone doing? We're all here to pay Griffith a visit, but there's a line. Oh shit. Is it just a bunch of hawks trying to get in? Visit him? Or like what? No, these are all the royals. Do we even trust them? I mean, I guess our group doesn't know that, you know, some of them have been talking shit, but like, do we trust them to just be around his bed like that? Weapons and all? Who are they? Officials? Bishops. Dignitaries from the royal court. World's as kind. It's cruel, you know. There are statesmen who see Griffith as just an annoying upstart commoner. There are also some like them who think if they stake a claim on him now, he'll be paid off down the road. Okay, so they hopefully are looking to gain favor? Hopefully. Guess it's only natural these days. Griffith's all wins and no losses. In fact, he's head of the mightiest armed forces in Midland. Alright. Where's he going? Oh, God. We make a move, now Casca wants to say something. Is it because Casca hasn't seen him yet? That she doesn't want, like, Guts to do it beforehand? Or it's because she just doesn't want Guts around him? I don't know. Right, alright, huh? Hey, weren't you listening just now? I was listening. So what? So what? What do you mean, so what? I'm saying you need to wait here until the dignitaries have finished their audience. But that was her telling us the story? I thought that was, Joe hitting us with the breakdown. Skip this real quick. What difference does it make? It's just dropping in on a wounded man. Who gives a damn about social status? Guts knows nothing about essentially politics, you know? they're not gonna let him. Guts, I'm going out of the way. You shall not pass. Please wait until the chapters are finished. Let's not cause the scene. You going to? Yeah, cause the scene. These panels are really well drawn too. They look nice. They look good. Guts. Wow, the guy really struck him and he's not having it. Give me a break. Alright. 2 armed men couldn't handle 1 injured soldier. That a damn shame. Sorry. Oh boy. That dumbass. Wanna come here, Rickert? Wanna come, Rickert? Rickert? Casca, please stop. Yo, Griff. Want more? Give it a... And she really comes with, like, the straight haymaker. Oh, God. I said this last chapter. Jokingly, of course. We're not beating up women or doing anything like that. But go ahead and keep poking that bear, Casca. See if he doesn't wail off on you one day and really put you down. Now, I am curious. I don't know if we've ever seen Guts have girl, female, woman interaction. We know that Casca did like cuddle him to keep him warm that first night he was injured, but he was so, unconscious that he wouldn't have been able to have, the reaction he has when people touch him. I'm curious if he's ever had a girl or been intimate with a girl at all up into the present timeline Guts, or how he feels, if a girl put their hand on his shoulder. Is it like a double whammy? Like, oh my gosh, a girl's touching me / I don't like to be touched. I don't know. I doubt he wails off on her here, but we'll see. Well, he did go down. The hell, you crazy bitch. Yada yada. Why? Why do you always have to be this way? Why does Griffith bother with a guy like you so much? She really hates that, like, he wedged himself in the middle of this. Now it's a love triangle. But like I said, she essentially still is a teenage girl. She's in love with Griffith. She's got full just blinders on. What's that about? I'm the one who should be crying. That ain't no woman's punch. And he actually left. Dang, I thought he was gonna go in there. Hey Guts, forget it. I'll just come back. Can we look at the look on Corcus's face too, by the way, when she really hit that? This guy. This guy. Still, I kind of know how Guts feels. Lately, Griffith has been kind of hard to approach, I guess. It's like he's drifted away from us some. Oh. Rickert. Is this the first we've spoken of? I'm not going to say loyalty to Griffith is gone or anything like that, but is this the first crack in the armor that is the almost godlike figure that Griffith is to them, some of them, like they will ride to the end of the earth for him. If they have to run into the middle of the ocean on horseback or run into fire or run in just to die, they would say when, like just on it. There's no hesitation. Is the impression I got in the, handful of previous chapters that we've known them. This is the first whispers. I mean, it's just whispers. I'm not making accusations, but when you start saying things like this, other people start to think on it, and then they're going to be like, huh. And then if they see examples of it, it's just going to grow and grow to the point where, like, they're not going to be ride or die anymore. They might even gravitate towards Guts or Casca or whatever. Lately, Griffith has been kind of hard to approach, I guess. It's like he drifted away from us. Oh, we practice this same day again. I don't know how to tell day from night and night from day or next day. These panels. It looks like, is he wearing something different? Yeah, he is. So maybe this is a different day. Maybe some time has passed fully. Looks like he's not on the crutch anymore. Practicing them swings. And this is also, I want to get Guts' thoughts about what the hell that just was. We all saw it. I'd love to hear him and Griffith talk about, like, that was not a human. That was not a man. It almost killed us. The things he said. What if we run into that again? How do we combat? Like, are we going to talk about that? Anybody? You're satisfied as long as you just get to cross swords with the enemy. You don't think about your comrade. That's what she said a handful of chapters ago. How do you always do that? Have to be this way. It's your fault. Oh, going through it. Damn it. It's that bitch's problem. Is he gonna fall in love with her? And it's gonna be some real, just crisscross stuff? Don't get angry, Griffith. He's really fluffed up. You can swing a sword already, even though you were wounded so much worse than I. You really are tough. Sorry about yesterday. I heard you came to see me with everyone else. Oh wow, so it's literally been one day. I thought maybe some good time had passed, but no. Those officials all think they can gain favor by appearing to care for a wounded man day after day, enough to make me sick. It's interesting to see, like I said, I feel like we don't really get much Griffith dialogue, personality. So to hear him just casually talking, it lets us kind of peel back. But oh well, it can't be helped. It's absolutely necessary in order to gain the status in this kingdom. Baratu Zod. Who would have thought that a monster that fantastic exists? Oh, they're talking about it. Perfect. I felt like I was having a nightmare. But if you look at it in a different way, it might be proof that there's some huge something beyond human understanding in this. For instance, what are called gods or something? Don't you mean devils? Depends how you want to look at it. Who knows? Aren't you the same thing? By the way, how'd I make it out of that? I mean, I passed out partway through. That thing you wear around your neck. For some reason, he flew off when he saw that. I'm glad we're getting this dialogue. Feel it. And here it is again. Zod knew what that thing was. If you can be said to be a true friend of this man, then take heed to these missions collapse. I think he means it's like, don't be his friend, is how I interpret it. Death will pay you a visit, a death you can never escape. Because he's going to sacrifice a true friend, I would think. Looks like this thing even protects against evil spirits. I'll have to go thank the old gypsy woman. That's another one I owe you. Why? I mean, they all would have died if he didn't have that on his neck. All would have been dead. 3 years ago you said I can't lose such an excellent soldier. But to put your life on the line for just one soldier, that's a hot-headed thing for a calm, composed guy like you. So why? My discussion from 3 years ago, you sure can be picky. There's no reason at all. Do I need one? A reason? Tell me, I put myself in harm's way. Do I need a reason each time? For your sake? And these are common things. We'll go ahead and click on over. Guts has never had relationships or understand why people would do things for others or the care of others if there's not something involved. You know, his whole life has been pay me, I do, or I get sent to kill, kill, pay. Where do I go to next? So when someone just does something that is no benefit to them, kind of probably really makes his head explode. Alright, chapter 7, we're just going to go right into it. Too crazy here. We'll scroll on down again. I don't know if we're going to have another time skip or we're going to pick up right where we left off. Whoa, is this like a foreshadowing thing? Looks like Guts and Casca kind of hiding out underneath the tree, like almost now he's the one trying to keep her warm. Let's see what we got. Okay, perfect. We're picking up right where we left off. I was hoping we weren't going to jump a couple years. Tell me, do I need a reason each time? I put myself in harm's way for your sake. Oh, why? It's the White Hawk. Have your injuries healed? What the hell is this dude? Is he king? Leader of this? Paul Griffith, the White Hawk, huh? This dude. Why, your majesty. Is he the majesty of that entire Midland palace, but kingdom that they showed us at the beginning of last chapter. Guts has no idea who it is. He's gonna have to kneel, I guess. Oh god, I hate this. This whole, like, as if you don't know. It's like, give me a second. You there? You're before the king. How dare you? No matter. Raise your heads. I'm simply on a stroll. Sire. The castle is teeming with agitation from all the battles in Court Council. There's not even a moment's rest to be had. Let me introduce you. This is my younger brother, Count Julius. He is general of the White Dragons. Second in succession to the throne of Midland. Second. So there's somebody between. I'm Griffith, pleased to make your acquaintance. Okay, this dude. We don't really mess with that. Incidentally, Sir Griffith, the battlefield exploits of your band of the Hawk are always most impressive. My gracious thanks. When I see the daring valor with which you all fight, it makes even hands blood sing. I recall when of old my subjects and I would run about the battlefield I lost when I was young. Sire, speaking that way with a mere troop. Come, there's nothing. Okay. This dude ends up getting on the throne. Gonna be a terrible leader. I mean, you could tell the way he treats people when he's not even there. Very vibes of like higher ups don't intermingle, don't talk to. They talk at, not to. I'm gonna take it as I'm gonna go straight down here and then across. It is true that there are statesmen who do think favorably of such, who do not think favorably of such people. They say that the influence of those of common origin will reflect poorly on our army's prestige. But prestige, status, and the like do not win battles. They feed the people. These are troubled times. I anticipate that rather than noble generals who are bound to old customs, it is common draftees such as yourself, not taken in by status, who will help form the cornerstone of the kingdom. I agree with that, but then you're gonna have people that like really aren't gonna like, as he says, draftees, aka outsiders, just coming in and having power or status or anything like. Do we get a name for him? We got Count Julius, but he just got Your Majesty. We don't know what king what. I don't think we got a name yet. For your sincere words of thanks, I am most grateful. Ooh, is this his daughter? Perhaps? Way too young to be a wife, but in those times she she could be. Might that lady be? Oh, my daughter Charlotte. She is shy. She claims to dislike stern soldiers, and seldom does she venture outside the palace. He called her over. Charlotte, just as you see, perhaps because she is my only daughter, I have spoiled her to some degree. Excuse her. How? Here, the Majesty refer to him as. I don't know if Julius would ever done that. Did she just trip and fall? Come, let us go, Charlotte. This looks like she trips here. I don't think any of us are. Who do you think grabs her, Guts or Griffith? I think Guts grabs her just because he's probably the most. I don't think Griffith can get over there. Oh wow, Griffith got there. He did. Damn, I didn't think, because this is her tripping. Who knows? I'm not gonna sit there and do the logistics of it. Your pardon. Please be careful. Oh god, Julius. See, if I'm Guts though, I'm on my like Zoro shit. Like, if that's Luffy or somebody had been disrespected, the blade would have came out so fast and sat right up underneath his neck. But like, we all saw this. That's what, like, I mean, no, it's for dramatic purposes, but like, we all saw her trip, no? How do you think? I don't know. So do I just let her fall? Yes. How dare you touch the princess, you bastard. Oh god, here goes Guts. Told him, hey pal, says. Please pardon my rudeness, your lordship General Julius. What are you doing? Nothing at all, father. Oh, he didn't see any of that? Like any of the fall, the trip, the slap, nothing? Guess not. I guess not. Get this looping here. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, hopefully that stays. That's a really like sadistic look here, especially with like the blood coming down. What are you doing? Nothing at all, father. Now let us go, princess. Well, now she's in love. Someone's got to kill Julius in his sleep. Oh god, are these women talking about? Oh, but did you hear? They say that thanks to his merit and in his last battle, Lord Griffith could be made a count. Oh, Count Griffith coming up. This dude's gotta be shaking in his boots. He's already second in line. Griffith keeps getting the favor of the people. He'll end up sitting on the throne before him. I did hear that. He is just superb. Even prettier than me, and I'm a woman. How frustrating. Not only that, he's leader of the strongest military group in the kingdom, and the best swordsman. It's just too much. Yes. So elegant and dignified, it's hard to believe. Us. And he's so much more refined than those awkward aristocrats. On that note, the officers in the castle are all so boorish and disgusting. He's not going to go over there and assault these women, right? The other officers are pitiful compared to Lord Griffith. Oh, yes, right, right. Hey, you maidservants, what are you chattering about? Go. Chirping Sparrow. Count Griffith, huh? Coming up soon? Such a loud shout will sound throughout entire castle. Minister Foss. So we got introduced to 2 new people by name, or 3. Majesty of this kingdom. We didn't get his name though. Julius and Mr. Foss. Seem most disturbed, Lord Julius. Something concern you? It's nothing. Incidentally, General, did you hear the debate about King's Guard for the upcoming autumn hunt? Customary that he left each year to my White Dragon's Knights, but what? Are they gonna have the Hawks be the king's escort for his autumn hunt? He's not gonna like that shit. I hear it was determined by the king's command. By the king's command directly? It wasn't like voted on, like he specifically handpicked him? This year will be the Band of the Hawk. Oh, God. He's gonna try to kill Griffith in his damn sleep here in a minute. That can't be. The autumn hunt is an important event for the king to foster goodwill among his lords. There's going to be, I guess, everybody that's somebody of importance, lordship, knight, wise, going to be there. And then Griffith will be there. Bliss ain't going to be happy. I think that until yesterday, the band of robbers could be promoted, and then guarding his majesty could be an honorable duty permitted only to fall upon the white dragons who have always been part of the regular army. What could his majesty be thinking? Are you certain this is possible? It seems that the glory of the White Dragon Knights, formerly admired as our kingdom's mightiest, has faded due to the recent activity of the Band of the Hawk. Why is this dude out here talking shit? One wonders if the name of the courageous General Julius will end up being erased by that of Griffith. Why is this dude saying that like he's just like fuming the flames? Because you can see it's already an issue. It said he's second in line. So there's somebody between him and the seat. We're gonna see who that, and like, does any of this matter? Especially in the fast forward of things, is whoever's sitting on that seat or in line, does it matter? And I'm curious what his opinion, like, is he this shitty to whoever's in the seat between him? Seems like very Game of Thrones, like he'll do anything to like get his seat. Is a rumor told by many. However, one cannot scorn his ability on the battlefield. That the Band of the Hawk is ever victorious is an indisputable fact. He is surely a godsend in our time of conflict. This dude's face looks like a behelit, by the way. Fighting shows no signs of ending soon. In such case, he will continue to distinguish himself militarily. Furthermore, the way he has ingratiated himself, Majesty seems to have placed a terrible high value on. If we aren't careful, Griffith might even reach the level of general. Yo, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I've never even heard of a common-born general. Dang, look how this shot makes him look super tiny. That boy a general like me? You mean that humble commoner will speak to me on the same level? He really is not he's really about that classism life, huh? Such a possibility does exist, it is said. Never, I swear I'll never accept it. Even if his king wills it. However, speaking of customary events, hunting is an inherently dangerous thing. One never knows what kind of beast may be concealed in the forest and thickets. At times, an unexpectedly dangerous beast may lie in hiding. What do you mean to say? Or perhaps a stray arrow meant to strike prey could... Yeah. We're playing this game. It seems he's fuming the flames because this dude also might not want Griffith's band of hawks succeeding any further than they have. Or maybe this dude is just like Littlefinger or Varys in Game of Thrones. Like he just wants to stir some shit up. He doesn't care if it's Julius or it's Griffith. He just likes to see. I don't know. Well, covered in poison. Couldn't possibly. I like that he... I mean, I don't like Julius, but I like that he had the audacity to, like, question, like, you not speaking of this, are you? Stray arrow, General. Stray arrow, interesting. Oh, wow, looked like he is. Never mind. Take that back. A fitting way for a commoner to die. This dude. Great. Gut still doing his thing at night. Tell me, do I need a reason each time I put myself in harm's way for your sake? At one time, it was the same sort of glaringly bright full moon. I don't know if this is the answer I was searching for or not. For now, I'll wield my sword for his sake. I mean, he's fully committed to Griffith, you know. That's the end of the chapter. Now he's been killing for the Band of the Hawk, you know, killing for Griffith. But I'm curious if Guts is going to have to end up killing for Griffith, and by what I mean by that is like they start to get word of, you know, people are looking to assassinate you, we need to protect you, or we need to get them before they get us, and Guts is the one going out there killing, you know, Julius is and everything else. Solid stuff, definitely a lot more dialogue heavy and kind of back and forth as compared to the last handful of chapters we got when they seemed to be on the battlefield. We got introduced to His Majesty in Midland, where that is in response to we're fighting and where it's located. We kind of haven't gotten that as far as like a map of whatever world we're in, continent, what have you. And we're just seeing the political back and forth build. We kind of got, I guess what that was 2 or 4 chapters ago of, you know what Griffith wants, and he's doing everything he can to work his way up, and he's a commoner, and the people love him, and the other generals are trying to like rally behind him. Well, not all generals, but people are just trying to cash. They're trying to hop on now, so that if and when he reaches that general status, they hopefully can cash their lottery tickets and, you know, jump on the coattails of whatever success that might come with. Julius is second in line. He's a piece of shit. We'll see how that goes. Casca is still itching to get slapped. And yeah, so we're recovering now. We got kind of the back and forth, and it looks like there's already been words of assassination, accidents, ways for a commoner to die. Now, I mean, we really don't even know all that, you know. if it's been confirmed or not, but is the only way to, I guess, succumb or turn into, well, no, because I think the Count wasn't on the verge of death when he kind of like opened up to the Behelit and let them curse his wife or anything like that, was it? He was perfectly healthy and perfectly fine. I was going to make the comment that to unlock, and ask that question to become Godhand, Griffith would need to be kind of on death's door, right? The blood there and everything. Maybe he does. So maybe they do come through with an assassination attempt, and that's what triggers the portal. And I don't know. It's a lot of speculation, but we'll kind of wait to see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave it there. Again, if you're even still here, a lot of people click off by now. 150 likes by Saturday at midnight, and I'll have chapter 8 and 9 up Sunday at noon. If not, it's perfectly fine. The video 8 and 9 will be right back up on Monday. Let's keep it going from there. Again, I really appreciate the support. The chapters have been doing the best on the channel, outperforming everything like crazy. I enjoy it, enjoy the back and forth. You guys enjoy it, I enjoy it. We'll just keep going. We got hundreds of more chapters to go. There, appreciate it, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,